Laventille, the power, the glory, and the untold story. Greetings. This is a narrative of the power, the glory, and the untold story of Laventille. When purpose meets good strategy, plus resources, human, financial, and material, and continuous commitment, development takes place. Laventille has never had the fortune to experience this formula for development. What is Laventille? Laventille is a world-class heritage community full of beautiful, talented, and creative people. It is a multi-purpose community, residential, commercial, industrial, and historical. It is a diamond covered in dirt, the dirt of crime, drug abuse, poverty, unemployment, and so on. But Laventille is the birthplace of the world-famous Trinidad Carnival. It is the birthplace of the only original musical instrument invented in the 20th century, the world-famous steel pan. Laventille has produced globally significant geographical and astronomical history because it is the place that enabled the first meridian of longitude to be established in the New World. Laventille has produced some of the most brilliant and talented sons and daughters of Trinidad and Tobago and has been home to many more at some point in their lives. It is the home of the internationally famous Angostura aromatic bitters, the birthplace of many innovations related to the steel pan. It is the place where the first edible oil was ever produced in the country. There is the historical and cultural legacy, which includes Fort Picton, a rare Martello tower built around 1800. It is also called St. David's Tower or Picton's Folly. It was named after the second British governor of Trinidad and commands a spectacular view of Port of Spain and the Caroni Plains. The fort has great historical, recreational, and aesthetic value, as well as some mysterious underground caverns. There is Fort Chacon, which is an extremely picturesque site built in 1784 by the Spanish governor. It was never actually a fort, but an observatory. Geographical and astronomical history were made there when Don Cosmo Damian Charuca fixed the absolute longitude of the observatory in 1793. It was the first point of meridian ever established in the New World, linking the Old World to the New. The 360-degree view is magnificent. The Laventille Shrine. Its history dates back to 1874. The present structure was built in 1886. The 30-foot statue of the Blessed Mother, standing 54 feet from the ground, was a gift from France. In 1943, it became known as the National Shrine of Our Lady. There was an alleged appearance of the Blessed Mother at Fatima devotions of 1885. The site used to be a focal point for religious pilgrimages. There is a spectacular view from grounds and tower, and the site has great religious, aesthetic, and historical value. The John Dende statue, a 20-foot high statue crafted in the year of independence by Leo Warner, master artist of Laventille. Sea sand was used in the sculpture. It ranks among the oldest concrete sculptures in Trinidad and Tobago and was built as a memorial to the strength and determination of the people of Laventille. John Dende represents the spirit of the people. The Desperados Pan Theater is a complex housing a theater, a large practice room for the steel band, a youth facility with a comfortable hall, and a music studio. The theater seats approximately 350 persons and is a huge departure from steel band yards of the past. It has a breathtaking view and is a very modern facility. There is the drinking trough, which is a relic of 1853 and a monument to the days when transportation was effected by horses and donkeys. It was erected during the administration of Lord Harris. The Angostura Complex is the home of the internationally famous Angostura aromatic bitters and other well-known rums. It was established in 1824. Innovative products are attached to the plant, such as the Barkant Butterfly Collection, the museum containing 18th century medical instruments, ancient works of art dating back to 1867, the Sigurd family tree, detailed illustrations and mementos of the story of Angostura bitters, a laboratory showing the old methodology for distilling rum, and a time tunnel showing war memorabilia of the 1840s. The manufacturing plant can be toured. At the Angostura Complex, one can also view a folklore exhibition entitled The Spirits of Trinidad and Tobago, which include the works of Alfred Cordalo. There is a wine and souvenir shop as well. Laventille boasts of a proliferation of steel bands and an interesting history of steel pan innovations. The emergence, growth, and development of the steel bands of Laventille and the people who made it possible is a packageable and marketable legend. The double tenor steel pan was born on William Street. Laventille was the first community to amplify pan. It was the first community to blend steel and brass via Highlander steel band, which was also the first steel band to play in a church. Alan Joseph came up with the idea of covering the steel pan, and Vincent Pompey was a pioneer in the beautification of the steel pan. Yearly, the community hosts a popular steel pan festival. The cultural groups. The cultural groups of Laventille have excelled. The Laventille rhythm section elevated rudimentary background tempo to danceable recording. The Northwest Laventille Cultural Group has won many competitions and has international performing experience and many accomplishments. LUSPA, the Laventille School of the Performing Arts, which morphed into Laventille United, has given the community a state-of-the-art recording studio called the House of Jam. There is an industrial legacy. Laventille boasts of the most organized steel pan factory, exporting thousands of steel pans globally. It is an award-winning entrepreneurial outfit and a recorder of information on the steel pan that brings the instrument into the mainstream of international music culture. Angostura, coconut growers, citrus growers, Meyerson Tooth Company, Ash and Watson, Elite Shirts, Stanley's Woodworking, Fernandez Distillers, all supported the development of the steel pan. There are the people. Laventille has given birth and shelter to a large array of political, cultural, professional, and business icons. Members of this community have made large and significant contributions to national life. Some of the steel band's men: Rudolph Charles, Winston Spree Simon, Bertie Marshall, Donald Stedman, Brooks Banfield, the Pierce sisters, Winston Archer, Oscar Beckles, Alan Collins, Rudolph Edwards, Cecil Hunt, Daisy McLean, George Yates, Carlton Richards, Cecil Phillip, Vernon Sincere, Vincent Pompey, Alan Joseph, Carlton Pearl, Wilfred Harrison, and Curtis Edwards. Many calypsonians and musicians hail from Laventille. The Mighty Terror, Fitzgerald Henry. The Bomber, Clifton Ryan. The Hawk, Andrew Harewood. Chalk Dust, Hollis Liverpool. Crazy, Edwin I. Young. Explainer, Winston Devines. The Mighty Sparrow, Slinger Francisco, lived for a short time in Laventille. Sugar Aloes, Michael Osuna. King Austin, Singing Sandra, Sandra Devines. Merle Albino de Coto, first female panel ranger. Freddie Harris, a guitarist. Cyril Diaz, a brass band leader. Laventille produced a Chief Justice, Mr. Clinton Bernard, judges, magistrates, highly reputable teachers, doctors, lawyers, and other professionals who have made their mark locally and internationally. That includes Destra Garcia. Laventille has produced an ambassador of the most powerful country in the world, His Excellency John Larry Estrada. To conclude, Laventille is a national treasure with great international value. A community with all the ingredients to become a UNESCO World Heritage Site. A place to invite the world to visit. Thank you.